Good day everyone, Jerry here from Yossi Nutrition, GML for Wellness. So this is actually a very exceptionally very important video. So I hope a lot of people will get this message. I don't care who you are. I really hope a lot of people do get this message. This message is all about the human body and, well, my philosophy and how it works and what it needs. And yes, I say it very simple and easy, but it's actually, well, it is actually simple and easy, but it's actually exceptionally important. So, yeah, I hope you guys take note, and I hope you guys share this video and subscribe so you can get more content. So, let me start off by eating. Okay. So, the reason I don't support just protein or too much protein and things like that, and too much fat, um, like your keto diet or your Atkins diet, your carnivore diets and stuff like that. The reason for it, the nutrition value in it is way too low. They claim a lot of things, but if I look at the condition and problems that people are getting, you know, I don't know why they still believe that their ideas works. Okay. Um, this is what I see for many years now, and I listen to all kind of things that people say in their diets and their weights and stuff like that. And this is what I've experienced, that um, because of the nutrition value that's way too low, that's why their bodies cannot heal and repair. So look at everybody that's in the beginning, yeah, things will be sort of okay, but it will make a sudden turn and then things will go for the worse. Um, Mostly because the body, it's almost like you're doing a sort of a fasting, um, but because the body, give it this protein that's also um, act as an energy source also. The little bit of nutrition value that's in there um, can only do this little much, and it's actually not enough till the body reach a point where it says, you know what you're giving me, I cannot do a thing with. So yeah, now it's like it. So they will lose weight. Some people, they do get better, so they claim, but none of them I've seen that they've got healed or problem solved. Okay, they only got better and then they like disappeared. So I guess the better has come to an end and it's back to square one. Well, that's what I've seen for most people. No matter what diet they follow, it's some kind of protein, some kind of keto, fatty diet or whatever, it doesn't end good for them. So this is what I have been tested for years now, before I've even done or started with this health weight loss. And I put the claim on health because it is exactly what I say. It's not just weight loss. If you think you're going to lose weight and your body is in a condition, don't blame the product. It's your health. Okay, you need to sort your health out first. What is the first thing you need to do is starting to eat healthy. Okay, what is eating healthy? Now, before I get to that, if you look at people that's living on mostly protein things, just eggs and bacon, or fish, chicken, meats, red meats, things like that, they're not very healthy. You can see it on their skin, their eyes, their hair, their nails. Same with the high fatty diets. Um, most diets that they follow, and I'm not even talking about people that's eating a huge amount of junk food or processed foods, for the matter. You can clearly see all the illnesses and the problems that are having even young children of today, getting heart attacks, heavy diabetes. Well, it's shocking. But now I always get people that want to lie to me while I'm trying to help them. Don't lie to me. I mean, I've been doing this like forever. You can't lie to me. You can't lie to me. Just basically just stop it. Okay. You lie to me. You say all kind of things to me. I eat healthy, and yeah, I did drink your natural supplements the way I should, which is normally fine, which is normally the case. But the biggest problem starts on what you eat and what is the condition of your body as it is at the moment. It's not, yes, it's what you eat, but if you're already in a state, um, whatever you're going to eat is going to be a waste of time if you don't sort out the condition. And how do you sort out your condition? Is by increasing your nutrition value. The one thing that the people just don't want to eat: vegetables. All kind of vegetables. There's plenty of excuses that they don't want to eat. Look, there is certain things I do understand, like bloating, especially if your gallbladder is removed. It's totally understandable. Onions, tomatoes, broccoli can do it. There is a few greens that can or can't. Um, I do understand it. It's like, you've messed it up. It's messed up now. Okay. But I did made a solution for those guys that cannot eat all their vegetables. Okay. And that's why I've made the Maximmune here at the bottom. That one. Okay. Um, it's a multi idea of a vitamin, but it's not actually the function of it. The function of it is vegetables. Okay, if you cannot eat your vegetables, or not always eat your vegetables and all of them, um, you need that. Okay, this is not, I'm not trying to sell you something, I'm trying to help you. Listen, I'm trying to help you. I've designed it for people to help them. Okay, I didn't have to, but there is, what else can I do? I want to help people. That's why I've started. I've done doing the health and wellness for myself. That's why I did it. Okay, now I'm not getting ill. I have no problems at all. I've just decided to help people, and I've designed all this. Okay, there's some more on top there. The camera cannot reach it now to focus. But I've designed this not for me. Well, that I don't mind. But the Gosrinia, the one fat burner on top is there's a thermoburn, all the other kind of things. But I've designed it for the people to really, really, really help you. And if you want to be obedient to what I say, you will be helped, guaranteed. Okay, I've never had a client that wasn't obedient to me, that wasn't helped. Okay, I mean, been doing this for too long. Okay, so, but I've only doing this for the people. Okay, don't have to, I guess, but I want to do it. Okay, like I said, if, let me say, if you got a talent, you might as well use it or lose it. Okay, this I don't want to lose because, well, I'm doing it on myself. I'm practicing what I'm preaching. Yeah, that word. So, if you cannot eat your vegetables and you want to be healthy, really consider the Maximmune. Okay, not even consider, just get it. I mean, It's just as simple as that. It's not a normal multivitamin. You cannot compare anything on the market to anything here. Okay, it's most definitely not this one. Okay, it is big and it is strong, but it's not about the big and the strong. Okay, it is vegetables. There's no fiber in it. That's just the one thing. There's no fiber in it. Um, so it's, and then you cannot bloat from it. So that's it. But for the rest, all the nutrition value that you find in vegetables as it is, you will find in the Maxivin. Okay, and that is like super important for the body. I've tested it for at least 7 days without eating really. Well, I did eat some vegetables and like maybe just broccoli with chicken and let's say rice. um, just making an example. um, but then if I eat like that, I will take two with that meal. Make sure there's more than enough nutrition value. So let me explain the nutrition thing that I'm fussing about. Now, your nutrition value in my eyes, your vegetables, the workings of it, it's like your doctors, your the guys who's doing the work to do the repair in your body. Okay, but they are the nutrition. They are the vegetables. Okay, A to Z, Z. Okay, depends where you are in the world, I guess. So they are doing the work. Okay, they are converting some of the protein for themselves, from the fatty section for themselves, from the calcium, etc. That's what the nutrition guys, they convert the proteins and make it useful for the body. Okay, somebody needs to do the work, and that's your nutrition, that's your vegetables. So I'll rather get enough people to do the work and just give them enough tools to work on a specific job, the human body, and fix wherever the body say there is a problem and it needs fixing. That's my philosophy. So your nutrition needs to really overpower. Okay, and if I look at everybody that's taking less nutrition than their protein or their fat intake, they have some kind of problems, and it's not getting better, or it's not getting healed. Some of them getting better for a while, then it's getting worse again. But it's not getting solved, the problem. Okay, so but if I look at everybody that follows my advice, where the nutrition value always overpowers the proteins and the fats. So let's say you take 50 grams of protein and from your meat, and then you take times 2 as a minimum your vegetable intake, or your okay, let's not talk about this one now. Let's talk about your vegetables. Mixed vegetables, so broccoli, your cauliflower, your butternut, your carrot, your spinach, your kale. Don't overdo the kale, but you can add some kale, baby marrows, beans, things like that. Okay, high fiber, strong fiber vegetables. Okay, garlic is fine also. Tomatoes, it's okay, but I'll just do that as an extra add on. The same with onions. Potatoes is important. Yeah, you can most definitely add potatoes. So if you look at, and you do it like at times 2 the size of your protein, your fats can be equal to your protein. That's fine, okay? But your vegetables is always times 2 the size of your protein. So if that is too much for you, if you got health problems, I would easily take it 2 times 3, to be honest with you. But listen, the protein that's in the vegetables is not a proper protein replacing meat. Dumb idea. Okay, sorry to say. Protein is a structural source that keeps things together. Now, on your meat, it's just a structural source thing. That's it. With way less nutrition value. Maybe if you're lucky, I guess, yeah, pushing the limits 20%, then you're very lucky. Proper nutrition that's in just meat, fish or chicken or red meat and stuff like that. It's not, the ratio is not, it's not right at all. Okay, so but if you look at your broccoli, for example, then you will see there's a protein. The only reason for that protein is the shape, let's say, of the broccoli, holding all the nutrition form, that's the broccoli, in place. Okay, if you take your muscle away, your whole structure will just collapse. Okay, because that protein keeps this, and your skin even keeps the whole structure intact and in place. That's the protein. Okay, yeah, there's movement, okay, for the muscle, but it keeps everything intact, even your organs. Okay, so the same with the broccoli, the cauliflower, the carrots. If you take the protein away, the whole structure collapse. Okay, so in my eyes, the protein that's in there is only there to keep this huge, nice nutrition value thing intact for you. Okay, that's, for me, that's the only good that protein is for. Okay, so you can still add your egg, your fish, your chicken, and then if you want red meat, and if you do eat pork, then and lamb, stuff like that, you can still add it. But that is just like structure, that's just protein, that's just muscle. Okay, keeping things intact, like that's the base source of it. It's just holding the structure, it's just structure. That's what it is. So it's not really nutrition value in it, but it's very little. Fish do have a little bit better nutrition value, but it's still not enough. Okay, if I say 20% nutrition in, let's say, in a fish, then let's say there's 80% protein. The ratio is not right. Okay, so there's not enough, and I don't believe in just one or two or three nutritional things. It's more than enough. I don't believe in that nonsense. Okay, I believe in a proper combination of teamwork to be there ready for the whole body to do repair and cell regeneration work. Yeah, okay. So, and to support the whole function of the body. That's why I will, that's why I've made now this, the Maximium, because it's a combination of all vegetables that's on the market. Okay, is in there. Okay, well, especially all the, if you look at broccoli, cauliflower, spinach, kale, carrots, garlic, tomatoes, onions, those things. Okay, all of that's in there is in here. Okay, so, and because the reason I've done it like that, for the health sections, when I've tested it and helped to heal people, before I've designed the Maximium, I would use all those vegetables with not too much, not overpowering protein, way less. Let's say if I do use 50 to 80 gram times 2 to even times 3 will be the size of the vegetables. I will add pink Himalaya salt, not white or sea salt. I just use the pink Himalaya salt, not too much, but I do use. Yeah, there is even potato worked in here. Okay, so yeah, but the most important thing on a potato in any way that you definitely want is proper potassium. But yeah, okay, but it's all in there. Now, if you cannot get to all your vegetables, then yes, you will use in any way the Maximium. If you do eat a lot of vegetables with your meal, let's say you make a proper stew, and you make it according to that ratio or very close, then you can take one. You don't have to take two. Okay, you can take two if you want to take two. Look, nutrition that's not going to be used in the body is just going to be exit, okay, through the urine or if you go to the toilet, number 2. So it will just be out. It cannot damage or hurt you. It's not possible, okay. And that's it. So that's why my eating method is super important. Following your method like that, 50% or 50 to 80, or even 100 grams, depends on if you gym or not, okay. But if you do your vegetables, if you gym, let's say you want to do 100 grams protein, then you can still go times 2 your vegetables, okay, and you can add a potato with that in any way, and then you can still add one maximum, to do proper repair and cell regeneration and muscle repair. If you want to do your protein shakes, okay, that's dumb, sorry to say, but if it's just like that, add nutrition value to do proper work of your protein shake. The Beologic you will add too, and then try it like that. You will understand. I've tried like that and it freaking works miracles, okay. I will drink half before I gym, and then I gym, and I'll drink the other half of the shake when I'm done, and my recovery is mental. Look, depends on how heavy you are. If you use steroid stuff where you really tear the muscle to pieces, yeah, you're going to take more than one shake for the day. You're going to eat a bit more. But if you do the formula right, your recovery is way faster than it normally will be, okay. Yeah, okay. So, but for weight loss and even proper weight gain, if you're not healthy, you're gonna struggle your ass off and you will still get nowhere, okay. Don't blame the products of if your nutrition value is almost 0 and even less than it should be, okay. Like if your nutrition doesn't overpower your protein, don't blame the product. If your body is in a condition already, don't blame the product, blame yourself, okay. It's what you've eaten that messed up your body, and you first need to get healed. Following the eating plan, using the Maximune with your weight loss thing, there's health work in the one, okay, like serious proper health worked in there while it's doing fat burning. It's also repair and seal the fat cells and all kind of things, and use it for all kind of repairs, okay. It's not just fat burning and leave the body in a state of disaster, okay. It's actually how can I say it, repair what it had to break up, okay. So yeah, you will still get hungry because it is a shock for the body, but you can use your Garcinia, and then when you eat and stuff like that, and your recovery will be very quickly. And anyway, so there is health in the one. There's health even in the Thermoburn. There's none of my products doesn't have health in. I believe in health, and that's why I've designed the fat burners, so there is health part of the whole process, not just fat burning and stuffing up the body, eventually making it worse. Don't exercise, don't over cardio yourself. You're not going to lose a single weight. If you do mental cardio, you're not going to lose you're not going to lose weight, okay. You might build some muscle, okay, but you're going to put your body more in a state. And if you are already your body's already in a state, not healthy, in a really bad state, and you're going to do cardio, you're not going to lose a single weight. Forget about it. Not the product, it's your body, okay. If you're going to do weight, don't go light and many reps. You're going to build muscle. You will not lose, you will gain, okay. If you want to do weights, you go as heavy as you can, and I mean really heavy. You're going to go max, pushing the limits, 4 reps. That's really pushing the limits. and then you're gonna stop. So your muscle is gonna heat up like crazy, but it's not enough to tear and to build it. Okay, it's just warming it up like mental, and then you're relaxing, and you can maybe do 3 sets of that, um, and give it a proper rest, like really a proper rest. Okay, and then you do your next session. So what the muscle will do is it will draw some fuel the closest to it, or if it's already in the bloodstream, what this already will give it, but it will still draw from the fat cells the closest to it. Okay, so that's the right kind of exercise to do also for weight loss. And yeah, and then what you eat will make you or break you. It's as simple as that. If your nutrition value is not going to overpower, you're not going to get anywhere. Look, you can do the kind of exercise that I'm saying, and you can follow a normal diet where the nutrition value is very low, very very low. So, and then you will lose your weight, and you will lose a huge amount of weight, and then you will lose your centimeters. Okay, bad idea. Okay, so I will definitely, if you don't want to follow my eating plan, um, then you do your diet, just add the Maximmune to add some proper nutrition to it. Okay, but losing weight before centimeters is bad. You don't want to lose organ weight, which is very heavy, muscles and lungs and things like that. You don't want to do that. Okay, what do you want to achieve? You want to shrink your fat cells. Okay, simple as that. And if you want to shrink fat cells, you need to protect your organs. And that's why, yes, I've worked health in there, but you still need to eat healthy and keep your nutrition. If you keep your nutrition right, your muscle is going to stay as it is. It's just going to be a lot stronger because of the nutrition value that's in there. If you did do some when you were younger, a lot of exercise and your muscle were big. The only problem with this fat burner and that it supports the body, the whole structure of the body. It supports it and get it back to normal. Okay, so you might gain some muscle before you will level out, and then you will start shrinking your fat cells like crazy. Okay, well, you will still shrink, but you will see much bigger shrinkage in centimeters when the body decides, like, you know what, I'm fine here where I am with the muscle size, and it will settle like that, and then you will start shrinking your centimeters like mental. Okay, yeah, so that's my method of health and what to eat. What not to eat, most definitely, yeah, your processed foods. I mean, that's a bunch of junk, and they were making ads and movies, and it's you are in if you eat whatever, and it's cool and all kind of nonsense. But who's sitting with the problems now, nah? Okay, so don't follow the crowd. Follow this guy that sounds totally different than everybody, but showing major results in health. If you want to go for an operation, follow my eating plan pre and post. Okay, after your operation, you can still use that, and you will experience recovery, healing like you've never seen before. I've done it, helped so many people. The doctors that don't know me, they even realize, yeah, this patient recovered like super fast and healed like super fast. How is it even possible? But it is possible if you approach the body right. Many things are possible. More things are possible than most people are actually realizing. Okay, if you want to go for your COVID test, that's your choice. I don't support it at all, but I can tell you now, don't be without your Maximmune. It supports the mitochondria cell, which is super important, that needs to be supported and not left for the wolves. Okay, you're not going to end well if you don't support that mitochondrial cell function. All processed foods will stop the mitochondrial cell from making DNA and working properly. Okay, that's guaranteed. I don't care what problem you have, and don't tell me something is impossible. Nothing is impossible. Okay, HIV, cancer, diabetes, fibromyalgia, you name it, it's not a problem to heal if you support the body right. Okay, it's not a problem at all. Okay, I'm just saying. So yeah, guys, think about what I've said and put it through the test. Don't just believe me if you don't know me. Well, those who know me, I know they just believe me, but I know they test it out anyway. But go test out what I say and see for yourself. I mean, it's as simple as easy as that. In this case, you've got nothing to lose. Like, well, if you want to lose weight, unless only that fat, okay. But you're not gonna get harm. Oh, the other thing is if you use medical chemical pills, okay, that's okay. Go look at the negative side effects of it while you're following my eating plan, you're using your Maximmune. I'm talking about just now getting healthy. Please go read up your negative side effects of that, because I guarantee you, you're going to experience it, okay? Your body can heal super faster than you actually realize, okay? It doesn't really take that long like they make in the movies. Oh, the natural, the people suffer and suffer, and yeah, and it takes a while. It's good, but it takes a while. Sorry to say, it's nonsense, okay? Natural things is not as unpowerful as they claim it to be, okay? Because they want to sell the chemical pills rather than the natural supplements. Natural, it's got power. Try and stop a tornado, you're gonna be so sorry, okay? And don't think natural is not powerful. Use it right, and then it's powerful, okay? Been doing it for a very long time, and I support natural by all means, okay? But yeah, I do it this way that I'm saying now, and there's proper results. So I see this is like a super long video. I hope I didn't bore you enough. For those that did watch through the whole video, I hope you learned something good. Okay, so I will also put a website link in there. Go check it out, and really guys, get this. And if you want to lose weight, get your Garcinia and you're the one. And on top, if I do this, there's it. That one there is your thermoband. Okay, but I've made videos for that already. So yeah, okay, great stuff. See you around.